Rising to you all. It's really good to see you. Hope you've all been working on this new moon energy, and it's huge, isn't it? A lot of people are really grappling with emotional upheaval. All of the 5 planets that are visible are aligned, and I can't help but think, as without, so within, as above, so below. Maybe this is a little prompt for us to align and center what's in our spine. New Year, we usually write down our intentions. We plant our seeds. Now, your seeds are your thoughts of what you'd like to do. I like to see the field as your energy field, and so I cast out my seeds, and some of them bear fruit and end up achieving goals or kicking goals, and others don't. They get snatched or taken by other people in my life. But this moon, it feels different. Yesterday, I had the most synchronized day. Spirit was speaking so loudly. I didn't even know that it was new moon in Virgo. But when I found out later in the evening, it was just like alignment clicked in because of what I was hearing. Now, Virgo gave birth in 2017 and happened to be September 2. Yesterday, I was meditating on what my why was. Why? Why was I born? Why am I doing this? Why is my life so crazy at the moment? Why am I achieving so little of the big goals that I've set for myself? And then all of a sudden, I saw the why spelled backwards. And I realized that Y is the frequency of YHWH. So I did a little research this morning because I just had a knowing in my belly that I was onto something here. It's the frequency of Yah. And if I'm asking myself why, maybe my journey in life is discovering the divinity that sits within me. Maybe it's discovering the soul agreement that I made that hasn't yet been activated fully because my planetaries weren't aligned. My energy centers weren't aligned. So could this September be a quantum leap for some of you that are seeking the divinity that lives within you? The reason why you were born, your soul agreement, your why? Finding your why is integral to purpose. Aren't we all a little bit lost if we don't have that purpose? This new moon in Virgo birthed the awakening, in my humble opinion. In 2017, that was the month, and I didn't know that that was the 7th month, which starts, if I'm not mistaken, the head of the Jewish year. You see, the calendars, the months, and the seasons have all been changed by Rome to unplug you from the natural, to unplug you. Now, 7 is a number for spiritual lessons. You have 7 major energy points within your chakra system. You are the temple that needs to hold the why. I was called to do a 9-month sleep fast in 2017, and right at the end of it, Spirit spoke to me through the elements and told me about terror, told me to do terror. Little did I know back then that terror, what it means is earth, and that in fact Australia's ancient name is Terra Australis. I was hearing Spirit say to me that something huge was birthing out of the gates of Australia. Now, I still don't confess to understanding all of it, but I'm starting to weigh in to what my why is, what my purpose is. And I feel it is to call you to your divine awakening, the why that's weaved within you before you were born. It's your soul destiny, the reason that you were chosen to be born with the YHWH breath within you. Now, I don't know if you know this, but in Hebrew, it's read back to front. Yesterday, just after a little chat with Rachel the day before, we were talking about the whys in writing down our manifestations. We write things down like this. Why am I so abundant? Why am I so healthy? Why am I so magnetic? Things like that. Try it in your manifestations for yourself. because Spirit's taught me to ask myself why. And now in the research of the brain, I'm recognizing that to ask your why is what is attracting the computer part of your subconscious mind to find the vibrational answers. It's amazing. So your why is all part of your new beginnings, part of the reason why your energies are sitting within you, and that is the spirit within you that rides on the breath of the YHWH. So have a look at YHWH back to front and know that the last H is pronounced silently, and you will see the word why. Amazing stuff. Virgo is an earth sign. I didn't know that until this morning. But you are an earth baby, having a star experience here, pulling heaven into earth with what's wired within your DNA, which links right into the YHWH, your breath of life. So here's a few tips on how to find your why. Find your values. Figure out what's important to you. What is your passion? And weave that into a passion project. What are your strengths? Don't start working with your weaknesses. A lot of us think that we're wandering this earth alone. Work with your strengths and vibrationally attract others to work with you. What are your thoughts, and are they leading you to the YHWH or to your why? Ask your inner circle if you can't see for self. Put your purpose before your goals. Think about what brings you joy. Discover your true needs. Stop putting others ahead of you. Go inward. Write out your story. Write out your story. You'll recognize the cycles. Just like the moon, you'll see the cycles of your soul journey and your evolution, your growth, your amplification, the reasons why we're recognizing these patterns of 7. Your why is your sense of purpose. If you don't know why you were born yet, it's great to ask yourself, who am I? Why was I born? And how will I help humanity? Your purpose weaves into helping others. To clarify this will help you find what you were called to do, something that nobody else is able to. Now, YHWH, spelt with a W, means to cause, to become. It means to be. It means I am. Ask yourself this today, for this new moon is different. Ask yourself, who am I? Why was I born? And I am who I am in the great I am. It's the tetragrammaton, read from right to left, your right brain activated into your divinity state, into your co-creational abilities, breaking free from overthinking and just being with what you choose or chose to do, because you know you're on track when you've found the joy. Now, this new moon may feel analytical, and often for new moons we do plant those seeds, but I was reading this morning that this one's a wee bit different. What we're asked to do is to address things for this one. We're asked to address routines, and do they align with what brings you joy? Do they align with what your soul purpose, what your why is? If you want to improve your life, discover your why in your own self-worth. I hope this helps you, soul family. I now recognize what my why is. It's to create a ripple effect. Spirit spoke to me decades ago and told me I was a waterer. I was physically crying at the time, asking why I was born. And albeit a lot of these answers are cryptic, once you grasp in the breath of the divine that you have a purpose, you'll see that everything that's happened to you happened in the right season for the right reason to unlock your why. Yesterday I was hearing loudly about the key of David. And David found his why by accessing the vibration of joy. I want you to analyze today in this new moon of Virgo energies, remembering that Virgo birthed the body of Christ in September 2017. We're on the cusp of shift for humanity finding their divinity, plugging in again to the why, for why their soul destiny is being awakened. You can unlock that with joy. Joy is the oil. Joy is the oil. I hope this helps you. I can't explain to you in a quick short video how I know these things, but know this. I hear, I study, I digest, and then I see the synchronicities and it's all making sense. I love you. Find your why today.